Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 16, 2019. Today we're taking a look at the USDJPY, the US dollar, versus the Japanese yen for today's trade analysis. Today's analysis is pretty straightforward. The trend is down. The USDJPY has been falling for the past couple of weeks, and we can clearly see it's a downtrend. If we're going to sell within the downtrend, the best place to do it, not at support at the bottom of the trend, the yellow zone, but as it rallies back into resistance. We look at the green shaded area, 109.70, 109.90. Historically, on the left-hand side, you can see the circle is support, and currently, in the past 3 days, we've seen resistance in that green zone. So if we're going to go short with lower risk and higher reward, so far, it seems to be that the green shaded area would be the best place to do that, as long as it holds underneath there as resistance, under the trend line, under the green zone, as resistance. The risk, pretty simple. We just don't want it to get above the green zone. If it does, then we would expect it to go higher. So the easiest decision right now is not really to go long and buy under the green zone. That hasn't been a good idea for the past 2 or 3 days, but to wait for an opportunity to go short underneath that green zone for it to go lower. Something else we've been studying in the trade room is the US dollar index. And if I bring up that chart real quick, this is the US dollar index, or the DXY. You can see this red trend line here. This is going back all the way back into November of 2018. You see resistance, fall, resistance, fall, resistance, fall. We saw a little bit of a push earlier on a couple of weeks ago above here, but now we're just holding up underneath that 97.60-ish area for the dollar index as well. So as long as the dollar's into resistance and has the potential to go down, as it has many times before statistically, then we would look for the possibility of the USDJPY going down. Now, of course, if this were to break and go higher, back to 98 or 99, if the dollar were to break and go higher, we'd see the opposite reaction. USDJPY would likely go back up again. So I think it's interesting with the dollar index at resistance, or at a significant resistance, even over the past couple of weeks. Look into this area right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in the past couple of weeks, holding up underneath that 97.60 area, 65 area as resistance. So as long as the dollar is at this resistance, we take it back to our other chart here, and we would expect some resistance here for at the green zone, 109.70, 109.90 for the US yen. So dollar at resistance, US yen at resistance. To me, the logical conclusion is we don't really want to buy under there. The only real reason we would buy the dollar yen is that it breaks through there, dollar breaks its resistance, and then we would expect it to go higher. But that's not really happening yet. So I don't think we can buy yet. So if we're not buying, the other decision is, should we sell it? And I think that's the more logical trading decision today. 4-hour time frame, you can see the market just holding up under here. Look at this over the past couple of days, holding up underneath 109.70. And now again, there's risk. There's risk that the dollar breaks higher. There's risk that this breaks through the green zone. So if you decide to go short into the green zone, put your stop loss just above the green zone to minimize the risk to your trading account if the market decides to break higher rather than turning in the direction of trend and going back down. That's always the risk, is that the market does the opposite thing that we expect it to do. So selling into 109.70.90 has the potential for an opportunity to go back down to the yellow zone as our target for support. If the dollar makes a steep run lower, we might look for it even to pressure to a new low within the trend down to the pink zone, 108.65. All in all, the risk is a break above 109.90 for the US yen today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.